of doing that. But first of all, I want to do a check-in. How has your week been? This week, I want you to have a think about 2 things that you're grateful for, and 2 things that you maybe could try differently next time that maybe didn't work as well, or maybe you think they could improve on. You could improve on it. Whatever you think. 2 things you're grateful for, and 2 things that you could maybe do differently another time. But yeah, really hope you've had a good week. My week has been so much better. I've been much more stable, much more with it, much more kind of engaged with the blog as well, and my mum is doing so much better, and touch wood, everyone else is okay in my family too. So understanding your illness, I'm doing this video because I just wanted to give you some more tips and information that maybe will help you understand your illness better, or maybe people close to you. Excuse me with a little red face, it's rather warm today. So why do we need to understand our illness? We need to understand our illness because the more we understand about it, the more we can live with it, the more we can manage it, we can cope with it, and the more we're able to kind of just go, do you know what, I'm not dealing with you today. But then other days you might be like, do you know what, I'm really, really battling with this side of the illness. And if you know about it and you understand it, you'll be able to be like, yeah, I can deal with this. So what did I do to learn about my illness? Well, well, it wasn't just me that I wanted to understand. I wanted people around me to understand. So I did a lot of research, and I've done a lot of research for this blog as well to help you guys. But for me, going out, getting a book out, you know, getting my brain book, getting about all of things like that, because I like to know about the brain as well, because it gives me the kind of science behind it. So it's not just fairies and little emotions going blah 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 blah. It's actually, you know, a real thing. So, you know, we have to I've forgotten what I was saying, but we have to basically try and understand our illness as much as possible. Oh gosh, I hate being this stupid sometimes. So how can you do it? Research. Go to the library, get books out. Go and research online. Fantastic websites like mind.org, Mental Health Foundation, Samaritans, Sane. They're some of the main ones, but get some books out. There's loads of the dummies books, you know, like computers for dummies and things like that. I've got CBT for dummies and borderline personality disorder for dummies. They're really, really good because they break everything down into nice bite-sized chunks as well. How do you get other people to listen? Well, I actually made this book, which is going to be the wrong way around because the camera's the wrong way around, but I made a little booklet for my family. And in it, it gives you the definitions of my illness. This was mainly for BPD. I did it, but you can do it for your illness. Please go to my, if you want to find a copy of this, please go to my WordPress site, which is wordpress.com /little blue pot. It's also at the end of this video, you'll be able to see what it is. But you'll be able to get a copy of that, and then you can edit it and change it and make it, you know, better for you. So I've done it and I've explained every bit of the illness. I've gone through it step by step. I've talked to, and I include on there what meds I'm on, what meds they do. And it's really great because what I did with my family is I sat them all down, printed off this little booklet and gave it to them. And now they all have a copy. So when I'm feeling a bit poorly, they know why. They know what they could do. There's ways of helping me. I've given them on their tips on how to handle me when I'm having an episode. I've also given the things of what not to say, because I find a lot of the time people can be, you know, with best will intended, say kind of like, oh, you should go for a run, you should go for a walk, you know, just get out the house. Sometimes that's a really, really great thing. That can be really good advice. But telling someone should, must, and ought is basically telling them what they should be doing, and that if they don't do it, then they're not a good person because they haven't done it. So by telling someone should and shouldn't and must, you're really dictating to someone what they should be doing, and it's not fair on them because they may be like, actually, do you know what, I can't do it. So it is very important to understand your illness. And another way, if you know, perhaps when I'm unfortunately aren't working, but if you do work, you know, maybe you could give it to your manager, maybe some colleagues, have a little meeting, you know, maybe take them out for coffee and chat about it. Whatever you can do to make sure that you are communicating, and it's about communicating. The more you communicate with people around you as to how you're feeling and how you're coping with your illness that day, the better the relationship you two will have together. It's really important to communicate with your carer for your loved ones. And if you are a carer of someone with mental illness and you're watching this, then do your own research as well. Make your own little book about whatever, you know, how to help them and things like that. Or you could just be kind of just going online, whatever you think. If you're a carer or a sufferer of carer of someone with mental illness or a sufferer with mental illness, then do what you can to understand your illness. The more I've understood, the more I can be like, hey, I know what that is, and I'm not letting that happen. But also we have bad days, and I've had some bad days recently where I don't do these things. So nobody's perfect. So I'm going to end today with more from the map, and I just wanted to say that the countries that are appearing on the map are on the map from my YouTube channel. I'm not actually taking any information from Facebook and Twitter, although I very much cherish and really, really grateful for all you followers. But actually the main thing I'm focusing on the YouTube channel is YouTube viewers. So if you are a subscriber, then it's likely that your country is on this map. So we're just going to do 2 countries here because they're close. Oh my god, I've actually got it the first time. So this is Oman next to Yemen. This is so cool. We're going over to this sort of East Asia kind of way now as well. And yeah, we've got someone in Afghanistan as well. So there's two more. We've got more coming, but I'm trying to spread them out a little bit. Yeah, so in understanding your illness, really important. Really try and do what you can to help your people around you understand it, you to understand it, so you can live with it better, manage it better, and basically just kind of have a better life existing alongside your illness rather than it making up your entire day and your entire life. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Cheers guys, bye!